for Haley Sebring. I think it's on my standing desk.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Benavides, good morning. So this is again in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Eduardo Benavides. Two files, 24-21986FH, 24-22076FH. I have James Daly appearing on the first file and Michael Dagger Margosian appearing on the second file. So Mr. Benavides, your brother was here. He's headed home. The roads are getting, I mean, they're not bad yet, but they probably will be. So Mr. Benavides, Ms. Teskey has been assigned as the MDOC probation officer to do your pre-sentence report. So she's going to meet with you. And then today you should have Stacy from our recovery court coming to meet with you today to do the screening for the recovery court. And then our team meeting is in another week or so. And then we will screen you for admissibility into the recovery court program. And then you are set for sentencing on February 7th, okay?
Okay.
All right, and that's all for today. So we will.
So what does that mean? So that I'm staying here for another week, or I'm staying here until February?
At this point, you're staying until sentencing. And then hopefully we can, if you're approved for recovery court, you would go into a programming inpatient.
That's next week?
Your sentencing is February 7th, so in a couple weeks, 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. Thank you, Mr. Benavides. Thank you, Mr. Daly.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right. In the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus John Carl Lorenzen Madison, file number 23-21575FH, 23-21625FH. This is the date time set for probation violation show cause. Proof of service is in the file that a notice was mailed to the address we were provided from Mr. Madison. Pretty sure they issued a bench warrant for him on something else, but Ms. Teskey, we had recovery court yesterday, and I understand we've no contact with Mr. Madison. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So, all right. So he does have notice to appear today at the last known address that he's given us. He has failed to appear. We have a show cause. He was released from the jail early to attend and complete the Salvation Army Harbor Light program. Ordered to report upon discharge. He was discharged on November 27, and we have had no contact since. It's only been a little over a month, so Mr. Madison gets us information he needs to turn himself into Ms. Teskey. So I will issue a bench warrant on each of these files and set bond at $25,000 cash or surety on each file. Ms. Underwood, are we supposed to have a prosecutor here today on yours? Are we supposed to have a prosecutor here on yours today?
I thought Mr. Bayonetta was gonna be here. I wasn't that.
All right, Mr. Malaro, I do have Mr. Ladd.
Yeah, I probably need a few breakouts.
Would you like to go back to the jury room?
Sure. Okay.
All right, so Mr. Ladd, Mr. Malaro is gonna go in back. You wanna go this way? We gotta let you in one way or the other? No? Too many doors. Okay, the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Manuel Bowman III, file number 24-22085FH. An arraignment waiver was filed in that matter. Miss McClure, was Mr. Bayonetto coming in? Is he in today?
He had asked me to cover Miss Sebring for him, and he sent me a pretty detailed email on that. If that's what you were asking
Okay.
about.
Do you want to come down or come up and,
Sure, I
because I have the attorneys here and it might be easier to meet in person.
Yeah, I can do that.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep.
Judge, do you want me to come over for that?
And
I'll grab her file.
She's still not here yet.
thanks, Miss Adams. Miss Adams, I don't have Mr. Fry on Gillespie for an arraignment. And I don't know if they know for sure that it's a Judge Olsaver file, but I'm hearing it today.
Okay, I'll try and find him.
All right. And I know, is that Craig Tank? Hold on, I'm still waiting for Mr. Malauer to log in. There it is. So, Mr. Ladd, I'm gonna open up some breakout rooms. And I'm going to assign you and Mr. Malauer so that you have an opportunity to speak. Sarah Teskey is on her way over. You want to come on over? We'll just go back in my office. All right, so. Sarah. Oh. You want us to just follow me? You can follow me. Just wait for Sarah.
I can do that.
Yeah, it's a little cozy.
Yes.
Sarah should be walking through.
I never met you. I'm worse. I have been in this court many, many years ago, and now I'm back.
I remember you from a long time ago.
A long time ago.
All right.
Yeah.
Back to all my office. 'Cause Aunt's in the-
The prosecutor's office is supposed to do a dismissal. She thought I was.
Oh, gotcha.
So
I don't remember, I don't remember anything on that.
I looked it up. It
Oh,
said-
you're so
it said,
good.
Isaac's need to do it now.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, you're welcome. He can still. I remember he was still on those downstairs.
So.
You'll get to it. Your hair's curly today.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Good morning.
Morning, has it started yet?
We have, what case are you on, sir?
John Madison.
He failed to appear. Yeah, he failed. The judge issued a bench warrant, Mr. Madison.
She should have never let him out when he was at. She had him. Man,
Yeah, she called the case, let me see, about 20 minutes after 8, she called the case. And he failed to appear. They said they've had no contact with him since. Yeah,
I've had no contact ever since I went and got him from the rehab.
yeah.
Well, he hit me up for money, this, that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this, that, I'm gonna do that. Stay at your house, I'm gonna hang with you,
Yeah,
blah, 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 and I ain't seen him since.
yeah, I'm sorry.
But when I heard he got picked up at the hotel squatting, I talked to Tessie and she said she let him out. And I said, you issued a warrant for him. Y'all know what he's doing.
Yeah,
He ain't doing nothing but getting high.
no.
You're gonna find him laying on the side of the road in a building somewhere, dead.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah,
You gonna feel that?
yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm sorry.
Up.
Take care.
Yeah.
Be safe, sir.
Yeah.
Is MDOC here?
No, they're not.
Oh. All right, so, hey, Brian,
Good morning, Judge.
your client is Gillespie, right?
Yes.
Not Joe.
Officially, he's in Monroe County Jail.
Might step up to the podium, let me call it. Hmm. Right, this is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Jeremy Richard Gillespie. File number 24-22083FH. This is a Judge Olsaver file. This is set for arraignment. I have Brian Fry appearing on behalf of Mr. Gillespie. So where is Mr. Gillespie?
Yes, Your Honor. So in district court, prosecutor Mr. Sneed agreed to a PR bond. Apparently, Mr. Gillespie had a probation violation out of Monroe, and instead of being released, they came and picked him up, and he's been in Monroe County Jail since. I think his next hearing is January 16th, at least according to the ROA online. So obviously, they don't appear to have zoomed in today, so that's where he's at.
So Miss Adams, are we able to work with Monroe County and Zoom?
We can try. Is this a Olsaver case?
Yep, it's Gillespie.
Okay.
So do I need to have the prosecutor send paperwork to Monroe, or do we email, or how do we do that? I know it would be Judge Olsaver.
Are you talking about just to set up Zoom, Judge?
For arraignment, yeah.
Usually I try to find the number online and just try my hardest to get a hold of them.
So what I'm gonna try to do is set this over to next Wednesday in front of Judge Olsaver, January 10. And hopefully between Miss Clark and Miss Adams, I think he does them at 8:15, so January 10 at 8:15. And hopefully between Miss Clark and Miss Adams, we will be able to get him here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Did you reserve it to the 8th?
January 10th at 8. What did you ask me?
Yeah, that's a Friday.
Oh, no, January, oh, wrong calendar. You need to throw this calendar away. So, January 8th will be a Wednesday, my bad,
Thank you.
sorry.
I didn't notice either.
We're in that weird stage of we don't know what year or date it is, so. All right, Mr. Tank, well, he's gone. Where'd Craig Tank go? Do you guys want coffee or anything while we're waiting? Is there coffee in back?
I can make some.
We can make some coffee and you can go have a seat in back until she gets there.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want me to go back to Ms. Adams and see if we can call MDOC and see if what they're doing?
We could try. I don't, Miss Adams, do we have a number for MDOC to verify whether or not Miss Sebring is?
I have no clue who to contact. I can email MDOC Rit.
Okay,
We have an email, that's about it, but I just meant,
thank you.
you know,
Then I'll be back in a minute.
okay.
I can ask him from our office because they usually.
But Miss
confirm.
Sutton, would you like to go back and have a cup of coffee while you're waiting? There's,
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I will.
I'm waiting here. I don't see anybody here today.
You know how much we-
Huh?
I'll find out.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and check out.
Okay, how are you?
Yeah. Johnny Ladd, I think he should be getting jail credit, shouldn't he? Stay up there before he went to prison.
So it's fair.
You wanna see his report, PSI?
I might be able to pull it up.
So Sarah. She's on here. I don't know who she is.
Oh,
So I don't know why he wouldn't be getting jail credit.
makes sense.
Hey, Mrs. Spade, how you doing?
Fine, how are you?
All right.
What's the date of offense? I think usually something on the thing there, but. Is that the date? Okay, so like well before.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It takes two people to make pot coffee at the courthouse because we don't ever make it anymore. Alright. So, Mr. Ladd, let me grab your file. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Johnny Allen Ladd. File number 23-21539 FH. So, his docket away, this is the date and time set for sentencing. Mr. Malawi, you received a copy of the pre-sentence report. Have you had enough time to review that with Mr. Ladd?
I believe I have, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Ladd, have you had an opportunity to read through and review the pre-sentence report with Mr. Malaro?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Judge, if I may, for the record, as it indicates in the report, he does not read or write very well. So I did review the report with him page by page, and he said he understood what I discussed with him. Is that true, Mr. Ladd? Yes, sir.
okay, very good. Do you need more time to discuss it with Mr. Malaro, Mr. Ladd, or are you ready to proceed?
I'm ready to proceed.
All right, are you satisfied with Mr. Malaro as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Malaro, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
Two items, Your Honor. The first, on page 1, personal history, Mr. Ladd reports that he is no longer married, but is in fact divorced.
Okay, we will make that change.
And the second issue is, again, on the first page, it indicates 0 days of jail credit. But on page 2, it indicates 533 days of jail credit.
Right.
And I believe this offense occurred well before he was sentenced to prison. So I'd ask the court to grant him those.
All right, Ms. Teskey, are you in your office?
Your Honor, I am.
All right, we're on Mr. Ladd. We had one change on page 1, marital status. It says married. He's currently divorced.
Oh, okay.
And then on page 2, it says 533 days jail credit. But on page 1, it's set, well, somewhere. Where was that again?
At the top, Judge, it just says jail credit day 0.
Yeah, so these offenses occurred before his incarceration, so he actually does get credit, correct?
That is correct.
All right, so we'll make that change. Next change.
That would be it, Judge.
All right. And do you have any changes? I don't know why you're,
No,
okay. Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions, Mr. Malaro, in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
That's my knowledge, yeah.
The probation department on count 1, home invasion second degree, computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 43 to 86. Do you agree with that computational
There's no
guidelines?
objection to that computation.
And then on count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault, they computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 12 to 24 months. Do you agree with that computational
I
guidelines?
do agree with that one.
Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Ladd?
Judge, I think this court at one time represented Mr. Ladd when you were an attorney, so you're well acquainted with Mr. Ladd and the troubles that he faces emotionally and some of the disabilities he incurs. I encourage Mr. Ladd that when he's released, that he should seek the, adult education programs to help him overcome his obstacles to learning, reading and writing. I think if he can learn to overcome those obstacles, his life becomes a lot better instead of the frustration I think he experiences. And I think that's part of the reason why he is where he's at. And so I'd ask the court to file the sentence agreement and grant the 533 days credit.
Oh, hold on, let me just drop something. All right, do people have anything they wish to say? I don't think you're here on this one.
No, but we would defer to the court on the jail credit. We spoke with Mr. Millar about that and no objection.
Okay, so Mr. Ladd, I do have a sentencing agreement of 4 to 15 months with MDOC with credit.
4 to 15 years.
4 to 15 years, yeah.
Oh, he probably would like that.
4 to 15 months, yeah, he probably would. I'm sorry, 4 to 15 years. So, okay. Mr. Ladd, this is your opportunity. Is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
I'm just tired of doing time.
Anything else?
No,
All
ma'am.
right. So in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. So Mr. Ladd, as Mr. Malaro said, I've represented you in my past as a former public defender and criminal defense attorney. So I have known you since probably you were 18, 19, 20. And I have seen you mature and, you're 42 now. And I'm glad that you're ready to make some changes. And I do wish you the best of luck with that. We have some really good programs here in Lenawee County. The Dominican Sisters have a really good program for literacy programs, as well as some of the other programs, but you can also take advantage of them in the MDOC. Ms.
Right.
Teskey, you're muted. Did you have something to add?
No, Your Honor.
I thought you were talking. All right. So it's sentence of the court that on count 1, home invasion second degree, you will serve 4 years to 15 years with the Michigan Department of Corrections. I'll give you credit for 533 days already served. On count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault, I'm going to give you credit for time served because you got so much credit on that one of 533 days. So I'll sentence you to MDOC on count 1 only. And then there's a crime victim assessment fee in the amount of $130, and there's only one state, well, there's $136 in state costs. So, Ms. Teskey, anything else?
No, Your Honor. I would place on the record that this is to be served concurrently since
Yes.
for the paperwork for MDOC.
Yep, and so because you're in on something else, it'll be run concurrent. So at the same time, so
I
it'll
will,
be a,
sorry.
No, go
For
ahead.
the home invasion, okay, 533 days credit on that too?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
She
Okay,
indicated
thank you.
both counts, Johnny, you get 533 days. The one she give you credit for time served, so you have no further incarceration on that charge. The other one, you
Okay.
got 4 to 15.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Ladd, you do have the right to appeal this sentence, and we're gonna send to you through MDOC your notice of right to appellate review. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the paperwork and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. We're also going to have you initial and date one for our records to send back to us to acknowledge you received the paperwork. Mr. Ladd, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Yes.
Thank you.
Good luck, Mr. Ladd.
See you later, Mr. Morrow.
So, Mr. Millar, I have Ms. Hill.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes.
Okay. You're looking at me like did you already talk to her?
I'm not. Thought you had to be in person.
Huh?
Thought you had to be here in person.
It's a Zoom.
Okay, but I do need to talk to her.
Right, Ms. Hill, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, so Ms. Hill, your attorney is gonna go, you can go this way.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna come in back to talk to you over Zoom, okay?
Okay.
So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ashley Jean Hill, file number 24-21702FH of Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Ms. Hill. Ms. Hill has appeared via Zoom. So give us just a minute and Mr. Malaro will go in back and connect and we'll put you in a breakout room with them. I have Mr. Tank. There's somebody in my waiting room. Let's see who this is. Good morning, Mr. Tank.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I have somebody in the waiting room, so let's see if it's your client. So Mr. Tank, I have somebody on a device with no name that's trying to join the meeting and they're unable to. So I don't know if that's Mr. Cooper.
It may
Perhaps
very well be because I've been calling and he's not answering, and I know that they know that we're to be in court, and so I'm not sure as to what's happened, but I'll continue to try and get a hold of him. I'm just wondering if perhaps they're not getting the call or answering because they're trying to be on Zoom.
yeah, he's kind of stuck in purgatory coming into the meeting, so we'll see if he connects. All right, so Ms. Hill, I'm going to open up a breakout room with you and Mr. Malaro. Go ahead and click on join that breakout room. In the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Antoine Deontay Carter, file number 24-22086FH. Arraignment was waived in that matter.
Jill, Deputy Herbo.
Hi, this is Judge Anzalone. So we are ready for, let me look, I can take Joseph Brown and
In mental health right now, so
Is
can
that-
I do another one?
yeah, he'll be available later, you're saying?
Yeah, he sent me along speaking with the counselor.
Okay, how about Joshua Matney.
Matney?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so I'm gonna take these files to Miss Adams real quick.
Did you have a niece or a nephew? A niece.
A niece, oh,
Yeah.
how nice.
She's doing really good.
Is she she have a lot of hair or?
Yeah, a lot of
Does
hair.
she? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dark hair.
Oh my, is this the first or does she have siblings?
I have a nephew, so she's got an
Oh.
older brother.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What does he think?
He's excited.
Is he good?
Yeah, I mean, he was more excited about it until she got here.
Right.
Now he's like,
No.
well, she doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Is this your permanent assignment now?
Yeah. About 2 months ago, I took it.
Someone's gotta watch Mrs. Spade.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to.
It's not my job.
I have to fend for myself,
What?
Sam, yeah.
Gets me out of the house. Instead of sitting around the house all the time.
Yeah, I hear you.
Enjoy doing it and gets me out of the house, so I can win both ways.
To see all the crazy stuff and you get paid for it.
Yeah. I don't have to deal with it. I just get to see it.
That's right. She could be offered.
Probably.
Hey, Sarah, can I come talk to you real quick?
Yeah, you can come talk to me, Sam. Becky, did you find that JOS?
I'm sorry?
Did you find the JOS for scribbling?
Oh, that's Nolly Pross being done by the prosecutor.
Okay. So do I need to contact them or did you do that?
So it's Isaac Sneed. I can send him an email. That's what it says in the ROA.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
you're welcome.
Stand up. So did
Not
you
bad.
adjourn?
I didn't hear the door. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I don't have, give me.
This February 7th.
Oh,
Okay.
thank
It
you.
got pretty convoluted.
It did.
But at the end, I said February
Okay,
7th.
thank you very much.
All right. Mr. Matney, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
So we are just waiting for your attorney, so it'll just be a few minutes, okay?
Do you want me to text her?
No, I'm gonna try again now. Message. I don't know if it's going. These items are dumb.
Sarah,
You can't tell what
if you're gonna
number.
talk about me, you gotta mute your device. Muted it. Sarah Teskey, thanks. She don't care. Can I ask your name?
Eric Cooper.
Okay, were you vaping?
No, it's Jack.
Okay,
I want to be straight.
okay, some people do. We have attorneys that do sometimes, so. All right, say it again, your name?
Cooper Eric.
Oh, yeah. All right, Mr. Tank, Mr. Cooper is actually here in person.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so Mr. Cooper, you might come stand at the podium and we'll take care of you, okay? All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Eric Lee Cooper, file number 24-22084FH. This is a date and time set for arraignment. This is a Judge Olsaver file that I'm covering for today. I have attorney Craig Tank appearing on behalf of Mr. Cooper, and I have Phoebe McClure appearing on behalf of the people. This is a date and time set for arraignment in this matter. Mr. Tank, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Yes, we do, Your Honor. We wish to waive the tender plea of not guilty.
Okay, and have you received a copy of the felony information and prosecutor's request for discovery and witness list?
I have. It was provided to me electronically.
Okay. All right, so I have a letter from Darren Coast, who is our pretrial services coordinator, dated January 2nd, states Mr. Cooper is doing 2 times a week drug testing and is only testing positive for THC. So considering this involves heroin and fentanyl as alleged charges, that's good. So he's not testing for any of those controlled substances. Mr. Cooper, though, this isn't a case that involves controlled substances. So one of your bond conditions is not to use THC. And there's been no proof of medical marijuana card provided to, if you have that, you need to provide that to Mr. Coast.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know who that is. When I first got out on bond, I talked to.
You don't know who is or what is?
Yeah, who you're talking
Well,
about?
Mr. Coast is gonna go meet in the hallway. He's the one that set up your drug testing and he's kind of monitoring you. Darren Coast.
Why no, I don't know, man, but I had dealt with a woman and she had gave me the card and
Okay.
core or something.
Yep, so Mr. Coast will meet with you today in the hallway. If you do have a medical marijuana card, you can just show that to him. All right, so I will enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of Mr. Cooper. And Mr. Tank, I have been given some dates from Judge Olsaver. The soonest pretrial he has available is January 29th, but we can go out to March. So Mr. Tank, what would your preference be?
I'd like to go out to March if we may.
All right, so March 5 at 8:15 in the morning. Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing from Mr. Cooper?
Yes, Judge.
So we will set this for March 5 at 8:15 in the morning. And Mr. Tank, we will provide a notice of hearing to your client and mail one to you today. All right,
Thank you very much.
all right.
Mr. Cooper, I'll meet you out in the hallway.
Okay, sir.
And your bonds continued. So Mr. Coast, Darren Coast will meet in the hallway.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Sir, just have a seat for a minute.
You gotta wait for your notice. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
All right,
No, you're
no, you're fine. I'm sorry. All right, so that takes care of Judge Olsaver's. All right, and I have, let's see. All right, I have a couple people just came in the back. Do you have a case here? No, in the back. You're not in the back. No, behind you.
Yeah, no, they're with me.
Everybody's with you? All right. Takes a village, they say, so there you go. All right, and just meet Mr. Coast in the hallway. So Miss Coleman was here yesterday.
I'll reach out.
All right. So I have an Elizabeth. See? All right, Mr. Millar, I'm gonna bring Miss Hill back. I don't know where Mr. Millar went. Back to talking.
Was in the hallway talking.
Okay. All right, I have somebody, Elizabeth B. Elizabeth B, Lloyd Forrest B. Could you, hi, can I ask what case you're here on?
I'm here for the case with Nicole Spencer and Ben Wallace.
Okay, yep, that's it, 9:30. All right, so I'm gonna put you in the waiting room and I'm still going through a different docket, so it might be a little bit, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Seeing over talk to Sarah.
Oh, there's Mr. Coleman. All right, good morning, Miss Coleman.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sorry about the delay.
Oh, not a problem.
Being early yesterday made me late today.
That's all right. You know, it all evens out. So let me see. All right. So he is not here.
He's on Zoom, Your Honor?
No, he is not zoomed in. Do you want to reach out to him?
He just literally called me asking where I was. So yes, I will call him back and ask him why he's not on Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Just a moment.
All right, are you ready on this, Hill?
I am, Judge.
All right. This is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Ashley Jean Hill. File number 24-21702FH. I have Salvatore Milaro appearing on behalf of Ms. Hill. I have Sarah Teskey appearing from Ms. Teskey. No, I hear from Ms. Walsh, Mr. Moore.
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right. So I do have a letter dated January 2nd of 2025 that was provided to me by Darren Coast, our pretrial services coordinator. States that Ms. Hill has been drug testing down in district court to satisfy her testing requirements. She consistently tests negative. She tested positive for alcohol on December 27th, but she doesn't have a no alcohol clause. And Ms. Hill has done well staying away from illegal controlled substances. So, Ms. Hill, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report with your attorney?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that they have given
you?
Yes. Say it again.
Yes.
All right, you were kind of muted, and you weren't earlier, but did you say yes?
Can you hear me? Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. That's better. That's much better. Now, do you wish to explain, Mr. Milaro, or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
Not to my knowledge, Judge.
Probation Department computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 0 to 6 months. Do you agree with that computational guideline?
Objection to computation.
Now, part of the plea agreement was that count 1 will be dismissed, but she will lose the 7411 status in district court. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Ms. Hill?
I would, Judge. Ms. Hill's always maintained contact with my office. She has maintained gainful employment throughout this process. This case has been pending pretty much 1 year. And as Mr. Coast notes, she's not violated the drug testing requirements. I know the recommendations for 18-month probation, but she's essentially been on probation for the last year anyways. So I'd ask the court to consider perhaps giving her a 6-month probation period as opposed to the recommendation.
Ms. Hill, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
I have been doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I've been, I've not used in almost 2 years. And I've maintained my employment since, April of last year.
Great, great. All right, in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been set upon the record at this hearing, the criteria and reasons for the sentence, and the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for law, and protection of society. Sentence of the court, you'll be placed on probation for a period of 9 months. I'll give you credit for 7 days you've already served in the Lenawee County Jail. During the time or term of your probation, you will obey and comply with all provisions in the articles of probation. I'm going to strike the alcohol clause, Mr. Morris. I'm not going to order no alcohol as a term of probation. Ma'am, you can't commit any new crimes. You can't leave the state of Michigan without consent of the probation department. You must drug test. You can't use or possess any controlled substances or paraphernalia. Use any prescription drugs only as prescribed. Complete an assessment if required. Notify the probation department of any change in address or employment status. Let's see. And then all the other terms in there. You must pay a crime victim assessment fee in the amount of $130, $30 per month supervision fee, $60 if we have to put a tether on you. There is $750 in court costs, a $60 DNA fee, and $68 in state costs. They'll set up a monthly amount you have to pay on that during that 9 months to get that paid off before you complete probation. And Mr. Moore, anything else?
Just Ms. Hill needs to report to Agent Walsh next Tuesday. I believe that's January 7th in the morning. All right.
So next Tuesday morning, we're open at 8. Ms. Walsh is always here early. So you need to report to see Ms. Walsh next Tuesday morning, okay? That's January 8th or January 7th.
Well,
January 7th.
Do you,
Okay.
are you working with,
We have to do
actually,
it in the afternoon.
Hold on, everybody's talking at the same time. Ms. Hill, say that again.
I was just wondering if I could be there in the afternoon because I do have to work from 6 to 1 that day.
yes, you
All
can.
right. Yes, you can. Come after work then, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, we're gonna mail to the address. Are you still on 12?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. All right, we're gonna mail to you an envelope, and in that envelope is going to be a self-addressed stamped envelope and 3 copies of your notice of right to appellate review. So the first copy will have it highlighted where you need to initial and date it, and then you fold that up and you put it back in that envelope, which already has a stamp on it, put it in your mailbox and send that back to us. The other 2 copies are for you, and if you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail them to the address on the form or drop them off here, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions, Ms. Hill?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Hill, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So,
Williams is in the waiting room, Your Honor.
He is not in my waiting room.
He
I've got one woman in my waiting room and she's a witness for my next hearing.
He told me the number that he waiting, and that's your number. So I'm gonna tell.
Can you chat me that number?
Yeah, he's at 993.
Don't put the number on the air, we're live. Yeah, he's not in my waiting room. I'm looking at my waiting room right now and I have a woman in my waiting room.
Okay.
And Mr. Matney.
Up and redial.
All right, I have Mr. Matney. Are you ready on Mr. Matney?
We're ready on.
All right, so let me get Mr. Matney's paperwork.
Judge, if I could briefly interrupt, I did get an update from Huron Valley on Miss Sebring. They did not have her on the transportation calendar for today, but we did send them the writ on the 18th, December 18th. So.
I'm gonna bring her in. Okay. So we'll bring Miss Sutton back in. All right, yeah, he's not in my waiting room. So I don't know what's going on. All right, so in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joshua Jean Matney, file number 20-20033FH. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Matney. Mr. Matney is appearing via Zoom from the Lenawee County Jail. This is the date and time set for sentencing in this matter. Mr. Malaro, have you had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report with your client?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So I'm gonna pause real quick. So Ms. Sutton, Ms. McClure just received an email from the Michigan Department of Corrections. And even though we had a valid writ, she is not on the transport list for today. So it happens.
Yes.
So I can do one of two things. I can reschedule her for Zoom or reschedule her in person. But I didn't want to waste more of your morning.
Okay, thank you very much. I think she wanted to be in person, so I mean, if you can reschedule and they'll put her in the transport list, that would be helpful.
We can try.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, Miss Adams, could I get another date for Miss Sebring within the next 30 days?
Okay. Do you want this not on a Wednesday, Judge, or does it matter?
Not on a Wednesday is fine.
Okay. We could do Thursday, February 6th at 8:30.
Are you available? February 6th at 8:30? All right, so we will set Miss Sebring over to February 6th at 8:30 and we will do the notice, all right?
Okay, and who's doing the writ then, the prosecutor?
The prosecutor's office will do the writ. So we had one, they just
Yes, I know.
didn't bring her, so thank you. All right, so we're back to you, Mr. Matney. All right, so Mr. Matney, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss that with your attorney?
Yes, we did.
Are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Malaro, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
Judge, one correction and one, I guess it's a challenge. The correction is that he informed me he is employed with a construction company as employers.
What page is that?
Or page 1.
Okay.
Where it says we're employed it's a construction company out of Traverse City. His employer's first name is Dustin. He had the information in his phone, but of course he doesn't have access.
Well, he's not employed now. And I think that's what it's reflecting.
Okay.
So, Mr. Moore, Ms. Teskey, I don't know who's handling this one. It's Matt. Ms. Teskey, are you doing Matt? Hey, Sarah Teskey. Sarah Teskey. She must have her volume turned down or she's muted me.
Yeah, she's muted.
Sarah? Sarah? Go yell at her. Are you next door?
No, I'm not. Otherwise, I'd be yelling. Hold on.
Yell real loud.
Hold on. I'm gonna send my bailiff over.
shooting the shoes.
Yeah, that's the right number, Miss Coleman, but I wonder if it's a connection issue on his end. Because is he on a computer? Maybe try his phone. I don't know.
Can he call in, Your Honor?
Yes, he can. I can send you that number. Do you want the number? Oh, wait. We're gonna stop screen share. I don't know what happened here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna send you the telephone number. And you can send it to him. So.
Couldn't hear her.
Are you taking care of Joshua Matney today, Ms. Tusky?
I don't have him, Your Honor.
And Mr. Moore doesn't have him and I'm sentencing him.
Okay, well, I'll handle it then.
No, Tom, I got it. I just didn't, I'm not sure whose it is. I can pull, how do you spell
Well,
his
it's Mike
last name?
Stevenson's, but I know he's out of the office today.
Yep, I can handle that.
Okay, so we have some corrections on the PSI. So on page 1, it says unemployed. He is employed, but he's currently incarcerated. So we'll reflect that. Ms. Coleman, I sent you the direct number to call in. Now I got a wing tech. We're gonna pause again. I'm gonna pause. I have this wing tech that's been trying to connect. Maybe that's him, Ms. Coleman. Let me see. Because every time I try to bring it in, it like freezes. So it might be him. But we'll see. All right.
What is the name of the defendant on this case, Your Honor?
Joshua Matney.
Okay.
All right, so Ms. Coleman, as I said, there's a wing tech device trying to connect. It did come into my waiting room. I've admitted it, but it's stuck on joining. That might be your client. So let me go back and finish this sentencing. All right. So any other, Mr. Malaro, explanations or challenges to accuracy or relevancy?
Yes, Your Honor. Again, on page 1, pending charges. It indicates he has a pending bench warrant out of Grayling.
Yes.
It says 87C District Court. I cannot find an 87C District Court. When I looked on my court, I tried calling Mr. Stevenson yesterday, but he didn't answer. So I don't know if that's a valid. And there's only 2 courts that pop up in Grayling.
I have his lien right here. I'll take a look at that, Your Honor.
87C is great. You're saying it's not?
It didn't pop up on my court.
Yep, I got it. It's right here.
It's Crawford County District Court.
Right, Crawford County.
That's Grayling. Oh, you're saying it didn't show up. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't find it.
Okay.
It's not in my court. If it's in there, I put in 87C. I put it in Crawford County.
It just may not be part of it. I
don't think they have my court.
They don't have my court yet. Ms. Teskey, what did you find?
I found that, I have the lien in front of me, Your Honor. It does validate the date of warrant was 3/1/2023 for failure to appear on, it's got a 50-mile pickup out of Crawford County.
Commissioner Manny indicates that case was resolved some time ago. So there shouldn't be a warrant. If there is,
He'll have to go up there and take care of that.
So they don't have a pickup over 50 miles. So there may still be a warrant, but that's because maybe they didn't take it out of lien.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just use that.
So I don't think we have an answer one way or the other, but Mr. Matney, you need to probably, when you get out of jail, take care of that either by going up there and letting them know they're still showing a warrant for you. All right, Miss Underwood, MVOC did not transport her, so I moved it to February 6th at 8:30. So I think you're all set.
I heard, apparently, since when did transport be optional?
I don't know. But you're all set then, so that's all you had. Thank
Do you have
you.
any pickups, Your Honor?
Nobody showed up, so I just issued warrants. All right, so anything else, Mr. Malaro?
Yes, on page 1 of the evaluation of plan, first paragraph. The time of the offense. It indicates that Mr. Matney had a revoked license, and at the time of the offense, he had produced, according to the video anyways, had produced a driver's license. That officer on that video said, said he had no issues with his driver's license. So we think that should be redacted.
All right, Ms. Teskey? Ms. McClure?
This was my case, Judge, but it's one from 2020, so I haven't read the facts in a while, so I would defer to Mr. Malaro if that's what he
Okay,
indicates. I'm
so we'll strike the sentence and having a revoked license on paragraph 1 on the evaluation and plan. That's fine. Okay, all right, Ms. Coleman, looks like your client's called in. I'm not gonna let him in yet, just because when they call in, they keep talking. All right, so, all right, anything else, Mr.
Yeah,
Malaro?
I think it's the last one, Judge. On the next page, page 2 of that evaluation plan, where recommendation narrative, Mr. Matney indicates that he is not homeless. He does have a, can't read my writing. He does live in, is it Grayling, Mr. Matney?
Grand, Michigan.
I guess I can't read my writing.
Where does it say he's homeless, on what page?
Recommendation and narrative, Judge, on page 2 of the evaluation of plan.
Oh, but he's currently homeless at this and is originally from Florida. So you're saying,
He says he lives in Grawn, Grawn, Michigan.
okay,
And in that same paragraph, he does not own the 2013 GMC Sierra. Since it's been so long, it doesn't own that vehicle anymore.
all right,
I don't know that he even owns any vehicles.
okay. Okay, all right, anything else?
No, Your Honor, that'd be it.
Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
That's my knowledge.
All right, probation department has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 0 to 6 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines?
I do. I have 0 to 9, Judge.
Oh, yeah, 0 to 9, I'm sorry. Okay.
No objection to that computation.
Okay, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on your client's behalf?
Judge, Mr. Matney, is a 48-year-old man, clearly has an issue with alcohol. I don't know that, he may ever get a handle on it given his age, but he presents himself well. He certainly, from what I've known this case, I'm well acquainted with it, as I'm sure Ms. McClure is as well. He's always been a hardworking individual in the construction business. He just, some people just can't figure out not to drink and then drive. You can drink, but then don't drive. There was no accident in this case. He was pulled over for speeding. He didn't present any problems to the officer at the time of the offense. And I'd ask the court to follow the recommendation.
All right, anything you'd like to say on your own behalf, Mr. Matney?
Yes, just so the court does know, I have been sober. I haven't had any alcohol since 2021. So I have gotten control of my alcoholism. I will always admit I'm an alcoholic, and it's a challenge every day. But I've been winning that war, and I intend to keep up. That's all.
All right, thank you.
Judge, could I be heard on something?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm
Okay.
never sure which one you're here on.
I know, this was I think the last one I'm here on. And the only reason I appeared on this case, Judge, is because I have been dealing with this case since 2020. And part of it is that Mr. Matney was either in Michigan or up in Crawford County or back down in Florida. And at one point we were set to go to trial on this case, and he had went to Florida and not come back for the trial. And so he had absconded for quite some time. When he was finally able to come back in court and answer these charges, we worked out a plea deal because it had been so long, and I believe he had, for the most part, stayed out of trouble since his not since this offense, but since the offenses following out of Crawford County. In fact, while on bond for this case, he did get another OWI offense out of Crawford County. He served, I believe, 4 to 6 months on that and was done with that up there. As to this matter, when I calculated guidelines, he also had an absconding that we're dismissing as part of the plea, but when I calculated guidelines, I had them at higher. I'm not challenging the guidelines just for purposes of resolving the case today. But that being said, I do think it's important that the court know that he did get a subsequent OWI after this and had absconded for quite some time. And so I would just be asking for the full 0 to 9 months, or excuse me, the full 9 months to be imposed on Mr. Matney at this time. And I don't know what he has for jail credit.
Right now he has 91 days.
Okay, so 6 months would be right in line with that then. So, all right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Malaro, anything further you want to say on behalf of your client before I let client speak?
Well, I think, Judge, as he indicated, he knows he's an alcoholic. He knows it's a struggle every day. I know this was a long, tedious case for Mrs. McClure and myself. And I think Mr. Matney would readily admit that he did not facilitate a sooner resolution, and it's all on him, and that he, I think, accepts responsibility for that. And we resolved this with a plea, and I think Mrs. McClure was very appropriate in the plea that we resolved this with. That being said, I do still think the recommendation as it has been made is accurate, is appropriate.
Okay. All right. So Mr. Matney, anything you want to say on your own behalf?
I don't have anything else to say, my honor.
All right. So Mr. Malaro, again, you definitely did work out a beneficial agreement for your client, and Ms. McClure was willing to work with you on that. I understand both of your positions on this, especially because he absconded for such a long period of time. In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been set upon the record at this hearing, the criteria and reasons for the sentence, and the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for law, and the protection of society. I'm just going to kind of split the baby. So it's sentence of the court that you will serve 225 days in Lenawee County Jail. That's 7.5 months. So I just kind of went between the two of you. I will give you credit for 91 days. So 225 days in Lenawee County Jail with credit for 91. The vehicle is long since gone, so I'm not going to do an order of immobilization. So your driver's license obviously is revoked, so you're not to drive. Obviously, until you get your license back. There is a $130 crime victim rights fee and $68 in state costs. Mr. Matney, I am very glad that you have found your sobriety. I hope you keep it up. It seems to be the main issue in your life. And so that's great to hear. If you wish to appeal this sentence, did they give you your appellate rights yet? If they haven't, we'll get them to you this morning at the jail. They'll give you 3 copies of your notice of right to appellate review. They'll have you initial and date 1 copy for our records. The other copy is for your records. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. Good luck to you, Mr. Matney.
Did you sentence him to probation, Your Honor?
No, didn't recommend probation.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
It was a recommendation of probation while in custody. Yeah, so they ordered 6 months in jail with credit for 91 days and 6 months probation.
Oh, no.
We
wouldn't be asking for probation.
No, there's no probation. He doesn't live here. So,
okay.
All right. So good luck to you, Mr. Matney.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So
Thank you, Your Honor.
Matney, hold on, Mr.
Good luck, Josh.
So Mr. Malaro, your other client's coming in from Zoom. I'm gonna take care of Ms. Coleman first. So I do have her client.
Judge, what is Mr. Williams? Is it something you need me on?
I do have another arraignment.
You got an arraignment. though.
Oh, Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need me on Madison or Williams?
No, I don't.
I was gonna
Madison, I issued a bench warrant for,
ask the court to address bond on Brown.
and Williams, I have, Williams is probation show cause.
I'm free to go?
So, you're good to go, Mr. Matney.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I have another jail Zoom room open. Is there anybody in the room?
6,
Yes.
Joseph Brown.
Okay, good. All right, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joseph Brian Brown, file number 24-22087. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Joseph Brown, and I have Phoebe McClure appearing on behalf of the people. This is a date and time set for a pretrial, or I'm sorry, arraignment. Mr. Malaro, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Here, at this time, would acknowledge receipt of the information, waive its reading in open court, waive any defects in the time and place of service. Mr. Brown would stay in mute as to counts 1, 2, 3, and habitual offender second offense notice, and ask the court to enter a not guilty plea and set the matter for trial.
When would you like your pretrial? 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month?
30 days.
About February 5 at 8:30 in the morning,
That'd be fine, Judge.
right? Because it's arraignment, we will prepare the pretrial notice. So Mr. Brown, I will enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, and I will see you back on February 5 at 8:30 in the morning.
Judge, we'd like to address the issue about,
Briefly, I have not, go ahead.
okay, Mr. Brown's a young man. He has minimal record. I think he only has one offense from 2019, according.
What was that offense?
Chad, it was a drug offense. I think it was methamphetamine.
Okay,
The bond currently is at $200,000. These are very serious charges. However, I think the court can, there's no indication that he would not appear for all future court dates. So I think the issue of his appearance is relatively minimal. But the issue of public safety is certainly a concern, I think, for this court. And I think the court can fashion an appropriate accommodation, such as a GPS tether, in order for him to stay off all electronic devices while this matter is pending. And so we'd ask the court to consider reducing the bond. We're not asking for a PR bond. I think that'd be inappropriate. So I did ask the court to consider a bond that would total $50,000, split equally among the, or appropriately among the three counts of the information. That would be our request.
Ms. McClure.
Henry, I have the bond was reviewed on December 13th, and it was set at 175,000, not 200,000. And that he was given conditions that he not be allowed to access the internet or be in the presence of anyone under the age of 18. I believe obviously those bond conditions are appropriate. I think the bond in that amount is appropriate as set, as it was reviewed on December 13th, and there've been no change in circumstances to warrant any reduction.
All right.
There has been a change, Judge. He has me now for attorney. That's a big change in circumstance.
Yes, yes. The nature of these charges involve sexually abusive material involving a prepubescent child. There's multiple charges. He's looking at a prison term of up to 25 years in prison and or consecutive sentencings upon conviction. I do feel at this time the bond is appropriate. So I'm going to deny your request. Of course, you can renew that in written form if you'd like. All right. Thank you. You're all set, Mr. Brown. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Williams, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Williams, for being so patient. I know you were trying to log in and out, and I understand sometimes it gets frustrating. So thank you very much. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Claudius Marcellus Williams, file number 21-20313FC. I have attorney Delicia Taylor Coleman appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams, This is date time set for a probation show cause. So, let's see here. It's probation violation pretrial. Let's go back to the day. Hold on. Oh, way back. All right, so I believe this is the one from June, that he has not basically paid fines, costs, and so forth, and he had an outstanding balance. I think a total, let's see, what was the total? He had an outstanding balance on his fines and costs, and there was also a June 9 offense, which may or may not have resulted in charges. So, Ms. Coleman, is that correct? Do you want to give us an update?
I do, Your Honor. All charges, all previous fines have been paid, and the charges was charged a misdemeanor. District Court went to trial and was found not guilty, and all of that dismissed. He sent me updated proof of payments, complete payments of all of his outstanding costs. I'm not sure probation has forwarded that to the court.
All right, so let me check. Mr. Moore, is the balance owed paid in full?
It's paid in full, Your Honor. And we did change our recommendations to after he was found not guilty, that we would dismiss all the violations and recommend a discharge.
All right, so Ms. Coleman, I will discharge him from probation and dismiss the probation violation. All right?
Well, and we would ask for it to be dismissed on HIDA. He was on HIDA.
Yep.
That's correct.
He's not losing that. So, all right, Mr. Williams, good job. Stay out of trouble. Listen to Ms. Coleman.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, thank you, Ms. Coleman. Have a good year.
You too. Take care.
Bye-bye. Okay, so let's run through the criminal docket. I believe that covers everything on my docket and Judge Olsaver's docket. Anything else?
No.
Happy New Year, Miss McClure.
Well,
All right, I'm gonna get rid of my jail window and okay, so it's 9:45. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. Is that all right? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Please rise for correspondence session.
Wait, Mrs. Joy.
Yes. Crowd
Right.
This one's for real. Please rise.
Okay, there we go.
Make it
So, why don't you two come up and have a seat at this table? Have a seat right there. All right, so Elizabeth Lloyd, are you, yeah, start your video.
There we go.
And
I apologize, we're at the hospital.
It's okay, is Forrest B with you?
Yes, he's the one in the hospital. He's right here.
Okay, do you,
We
need
got
this?
married on, we got married on the 3rd. Is it all right if I speak for him?
No. So this is in the matter of Nicole Spencer and Benjamin Wallace, file number 24-52184 PP and versus Forrest B Jr. And then file number 24-52185 PP is Nicole Spencer and Benjamin Wallace versus Elizabeth Lloyd. So so Miss B or Miss Lloyd, if he's in the hospital and unable to proceed today, he's obviously laying in a hospital bed. So I can adjourn this to a different date.
That would be fine, but he's gonna be in the hospital for quite some time. He's looking at being transferred to another hospital and possible surgery.
Okay, well, I mean, it's not gonna affect them because PPL will stay in place during that time period. So how far out are you thinking?
They have not given me a time frame. We got here at 11 something last night, and it's a pretty serious matter right now.
So Miss Adams, how about a date about 90 days out?
That'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay. February 4th.
8 AM, February 4th?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, we will mail notice of hearings out. And we will see you back here at 8 AM on February 4th. Mr. Wallace and Ms. Spencer will get you a notice here today. All right? Okay, so Mr. Lloyd, I wish you the best of luck and or Mr. B. So, all right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that concludes, yes?
Can we note my name change?
Is it B now? It'll always be
yes
Lloyd on the file until,
okay,
but I'll remember. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. That concludes our morning docket.